puzzle solutions. Alright then. Fuck yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, YouTube. This is Very Mellow Man here. I'm welcoming you all to my new Let's Play. Well, a reboot of an old Let's Play. One I tend to do a lot better with. This is our Let's Play of Telltale. Batman, the Telltale series. So, let's just get started. No time to waste. Why am I doing a new Let's Play of a game I already did? Well, simply put, I felt like the old episodes are pretty difficult to really appreciate, considering that.
Hey, what are you?
Well, I'll be honest. It's really just this whole noir mode DLC that I really wanted to play with, and the only way I could justify doing that is with a completely new Let's Play. So here we are. This time we're gonna, well, that and what with the recent news about
Get it open.
Some of Telltale's other properties possibly being continued.
Bring the whole goddamn place down. Stay focused. We'll be out of here before anyone can stop us. Christ. Move in.
Stories, you know. Sent 3 home in an ambulance. The rest in body bags.
No wonder the cops want him dead.
Hey, you ever seen him?
Yeah, Gotham Zoo. With all the other flying animals.
Alright. So as I was trying to say, in case it was somewhat difficult to hear me.
Huh?
What I was trying to say is that the reason I wanted to do this Let's Play over is because I eventually managed to acquire, while it was on sale, the second season of Telltale Batman, The Enemy Within. And led me to realize that... Oh!
Bruce,
a flash of color in the light.
Keep doing this.
That's nice.
I have to. No one else will. Every drop of blood, everything you've sacrificed. The city is safer now.
What I specifically wanted to do was just capture all 10 episodes.
Until you're shot out of the sky.
Criminals in this city. They need something to fear.
I'm not going to expect this new Let's Play to be more popular than my old Let's Play.
Whatever got in, don't let it get out.
I admit I even sacrificed one of the episodes that had a like for it, simply because I wanted a clean slate. And while I know it might be popular to put, like, Telltale games do not have, like, the replay value to support, you know, Let's Plays in the same game. Multiple Let's Plays in the same game. They're not that different. It's not like playing Mass Effect or something. It is not like playing Mass Effect. Most of the time, what you see is exactly what's going to happen in every Telltale game episode.
Back to back. Circle up.
Maybe the final episode. I mean, this is still the era where they hadn't quite figured out how to really make all the choices matter to the degree that they want to. So, I only wanted to have one Let's Play of the first season of Batman Telltale on this channel. I figured I might as well just make the Let's Play look better, or at the very least look new to people who did see my old Let's Play. And thus might want a fresher experience along with me if they're willing to watch.
I know you're trying to create a myth, but be careful you don't turn into a monster.
Oh, that's a really
Sometimes
beautiful use of color.
You need a monster.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
Oh. Okay. Ooh. Building up my rage meter. Didn't know that thing went down if you missed one of the prompts. Oh. Okay. Are you fighting? Well, you're actually using quick time events to fight. It's still kind of weird. So I guess you would have kept fighting the guys forever until you built up your super meter. If so, that's an interesting way to make the whole mechanic feel worthwhile.
Didn't your mother teach you to knock? Behind you, big boy.
I mean, yeah, I like the...
Stay where you are! You're under arrest!
If you want to be intimidating, you're succeeding. Criminals are becoming afraid of you, so are the police.
It's a scare tactic, Al. Just a performance.
And another reason is that, yeah, I want to take... Since I'm doing a Let's Play, a new Let's Play of this
Without a
season.
scratch.
So that doesn't belong to you.
I was wondering if we'd cross paths.
You broke the law. Here
I decided to actually...
Cut the shit. The law. Don't tell me that's why you do all this. Squeeze into a suit, tie on a cape. Most people dressed up like that end up in Arkham.
Gotham needs a hero. Someone to hunt down people like you.
So that makes me, what, a villain?
Well, yeah.
Sounds fun. Gotta admit it, though. You give a good chase. One day you might actually catch me.
Tonight.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Then let's put you in a cage.
Bring it, Bat.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. you do remember the first episode I played a few years ago, it feels like at this point, I decided to play my Batman as more of a renegade type instead of how he normally is. As you can tell from the tone of my answer to Selena this time, I actually plan to play a much more in-character Bruce. The reason for that...
It's over.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Is admittedly because I know exactly how both seasons are going to go plot-wise. And because of that, I feel like the story ultimately does work better, in my opinion, if I stick with a true to the text interpretation of Bruce Wayne.
Who are them now? Jesus! Got it!
Wait! Do not shoot!
Why go to all that trouble for this?
Shit!
A myth can't be killed. You, however, are flesh and blood.
Yeah.
God
now
damn it!
we see how we open in media rai.
No!
I thought that
wait.
was also a great... I always thought that was a great phrase, guys. Why? Gotcha. I don't know. Could I have hit the helicopter? It's kind of weird. And yeah, honestly, the things you do throughout the game are flat out heroic though.
Guess I was wrong about you catching me. Not sure if it was for my sake, or yours.
Sure.
Don't struggle or you'll fall.
Oh, but that's what you crave. The struggle. I know men like you. Bye, Bat.
And yes, for once, I'm going to try to play out the Batman, Selena Kyle, Catwoman romance to a T. And honestly, I believe it's more reasonable to do that.
Step out of the shadows.
Straight up good
And
guy
be
Bruce
Bruce Wayne
instead
tonight.
of the
Oh, that's a much harder fight.
Don't let tombstones be your family legacy.
Well then. Time to save the city.
Yeah. I believe it's just more reasonable for a heroic Bruce to actually want to fall in love and try
Thank you,
to
everyone.
be
A humble
a,
district attorney like myself is not used
you know,
to such a ringing
a thief.
endorsement. Even one who cut Gotham's crime rate in half. For too long, this city has burned with corruption and greed under Mayor Hill's authority. But I promise you, a vote for Harvey Dent is a vote to finally put your foot down. Together, we can stamp out the fire and save our great city.
Troy Baker, Travis
Only Mr.
Willingham,
Wayne,
and Laura
my
Bailey.
campaign's largest backer, could have
They're
heard that
basically like
applause. He would
a voice
Well,
acting
there he
power
is.
trio.
Fashionable and fashionably late as always. Say hi, Bruce.
Hi, Bruce.
Well, I tee him up and he knocks him down. That's how Mr. Wayne and I do business. Thank you again, everyone, for your unwavering support. Together, we will change Gotham.
Now, one of the
Mr.
reasons
Wayne,
I also decided to play with
opening
the...
your house to us.
By the way, this
I
noir
know this is
mode,
the biggest mansion in Gotham,
the Shadows
but I don't
mode,
think you got lost
it's
on your way
DLC.
here.
For $5
Where were
extra
you?
bucks, you could
I know you
play
prefer
the games with a
brooding
noir
billionaire
art style.
angle. So the sooner we make nice with the donors, the sooner everyone will leave you alone.
Relax. It was important.
Not more than this. I know you despise these things, and truth be told, I do too.
What? A chance to show off your teeth and talk about yourself to a room full of money? Say it ain't so.
It's called playing the game, Bruce. And tonight, if you hadn't noticed, I'm playing for
It
City
might be
Hall.
difficult for some of you to
No one
notice,
came here
but I
tonight
think
to
I
see
can
me.
tell there's a quality
You
upgrade
wanna
in
see
terms
Bruce
of
Wayne,
the
am I
character
right?
models and even the
Yeah, I can
animations,
see him just fine.
which the
This shouldn't
Shadows
be painful. It's not a
DLC
kidney stone. It's only a little
promised
FaceTime with
would be the
potential
case,
donors. Your face,
because the
specifically,
mode
with a mouth that's
features
saying,
redrawn
"Support
character
Harvey Dent."
models.
We're the grease, they're the wheels. And they're rolling in enough cash and votes to help make Gotham a place for families again. So just put on your billionaire smile and don't punch anyone.
I'll do anything for Gotham. It's my home.
It's our home. This'll help you too, Bruce. Once I've turned this city around as mayor, you'll be a hero for funding my campaign. Now all I need is a decent slogan. I'm terrible at those. It always makes me sound like a used car salesman. Which, for the record, I have not been since before law school.
All right. How about, a new face for Gotham?
Look at you. It's not half bad. I'm gonna use that. Bruce, I meant what I said. Together, you and me,
Foreshadowing.
we change Gotham. A city free from crime, where children can play in the streets again.
That's what I want too, Harvey, but you know how rough it is out there. We have to shake things up to make that happen.
Well, we can start with a few hands, Come on.
Yeah, that's, in general, the way this game handles the Batman characters, some of the villains it chooses to use, I think they're done pretty well.
Oz?
Mr. Wayne, I'd like to introduce you to...
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two.
Hello, Bruce.
Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises, and her husband...
Voted for Mayor Hill last time. I'll admit it, Mr. Wayne.
Oh
I
man,
don't know
that
Mr.
old guy
Dent
definitely
from the
looks
pothole
different
on Main Street, but I
in this
trust
art
your
style
family.
than he did in the original game.
You believe in Dent, we believe in you. After all, whoever you support is a reflection on you.
And we trust someone like you to lead this city to greatness.
Well, thank you. But we're all here tonight because we want to make a difference. And that's what it's going to take. Every single one of us. Not just
Completely
me,
true.
Not just Mr. Dent. Everyone.
Right. Of course.
Old families like ours should flock together, you know, like birds.
You're preaching, dear.
No, it's true. The Waynes and Zellerbachs are reminders of the golden age of Gotham.
This city's luster faded years ago, Mr. Dent. Look at Gotham now. Murder in the streets, corruption in City Hall, that Cape Bat freak dealing out vigilante justice like it's the wild goddamn West.
Oh, Bobby, regarding Golden Age, seems you're getting cranky in yours. There's always hope.
Forgive me for being blunt, but one man can't save this city. And it's a dangerous mentality to think so. That's how you get creeps like this Batman, or whatever it's called.
Well, I have to say I side with your wife on this, Mr. Zellerbach. Even a spark of hope can light the darkness.
Oh, an idealist with a bank account. He'll be broke before Election Day.
And I know Bruce would gladly spend every penny he has to fix this city. I don't doubt that for a moment. Don't worry, though. I am not doing this alone. With Bruce's help, we're replacing the dangerously unsecure Arkham Asylum with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's most at-risk individuals. It will be dedicated to Thomas and Martha Wayne, in the hopes that their fate will never be repeated.
After all your parents did for this city, to be killed in a botched robbery in some alleyway, it was terrible. truly terrible.
A tragedy like that at such a young age must have been crippling.
If only that deranged man had gotten the right treatment, maybe... well, I don't like to think about maybes. And I'm sure you don't either.
Well, thank you. I wish my parents could be here speaking with you too.
Yeah,
and thank
I'll
you,
be...
Bruce, for investing in the health of this city's
I think
future.
that if that conversation
You have
went
our
in that
support,
direction,
Mr. Dent. Go get him.
Bruce would
We're on
answer
our
in
way.
that particular fashion as well.
Not
That's
saying
the
I doubted
appeal
you,
here.
But that went better than
Really
expected.
trying to figure out what
It is a
an
night of
in-character
ringing
version of
endorsements.
Bruce Wayne and Batman would be. That's like half the fun. Like, the Batman Arkham series brought to life what it would like to be Batman.
Harvey Dent,
And
Gotham's next mayor.
what Telltale decided to
Eager
do
know you.
was to...
Vicky Vale. Not
Well,
interested.
we'll see what
and
that is
reporter
later.
for the
I'll hold
Gotham
that
Gazette.
thought.
This is a private fundraiser, Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
Actually, I'm here for Mr. Wayne.
Well, he certainly doesn't have any time either.
No, it's all right. You can stay.
Thanks.
Bruce?
This is quite the social event, Mr. Wayne.
Oh, come on now. It's so formal. Call me Bruce.
Well, Bruce, you've been going around pleasing everyone tonight. But how are you doing? You should enjoy your own party before all the champagne runs out.
Everyone loves the host. You're king for a day.
Just a day? I would have guessed Bruce Wayne has that feeling year-round.
Yeah, well, I take nights and weekends off.
Mr. Wayne, you've got something on your collar. Is that blood?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. It looks like...
Oh, this? No, that's nothing. It just, cut myself shaving.
What, your butler didn't help you this time? Hey, kidding. Kidding.
Do excuse me, Master Bruce, but another guest has arrived.
I'm sure they'll find the bar.
You may want to greet this one personally, sir.
Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything except being a businessman who loves this city. Excuse us, Miss Vale.
And what kind of business do you think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall. This is the necessary evil of politics, Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham, for all of us. Look, at least hear him out before you kick him out. Falcone requested to speak with you directly.
All
I
right.
don't like this, Harv, but I'm trusting you.
Thank you,
Because you're
Bruce.
my best
Seriously.
friend.
You know I have to pull every string I can to get elected.
Yeah, well, just make sure this one doesn't hang you.
A word of warning, Bruce? Play nice.
You know, I've been in the market for a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars. I think I'll take it. Though the decor offends my eyes. Oh, man, all flash, no class.
Well, you couldn't afford it.
Yeah, right. Carmine Falcone, thank you for welcoming me into your home. You're a respectable man, I hear.
Bruce Wayne.
I know who you are. The guy who's gonna sell me his house.
Gentlemen, perhaps we'll all be more comfortable in the...
Play nice for Harvey.
Follow
That's
me.
what we're doing. That's what we're doing.
You should know, Mr. Falcone, my analysts say we're raising triple what Mayor Hill had... Hey, what's...
Private audience.
Come on, guys. Bruce?
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts to keep you busy for a few minutes. Have a drink, have a talk.
We talk alone. Just you and me. Sorry, Harvey.
Yeah, I'll get a drink or something. Christ.
Yeah, well, that's just like Harvey, huh? Wants to make sure the rules are followed.
This situation
but in
just
my
got really
experience,
intense.
there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand? And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will. The man talks too much. Chaps my face with words.
I understand more than you know.
Good. You look smart. You dress smart. Glad it adds up to something real. I ain't here to chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne. Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as is. So, let's talk relationship. Chalk this for me. Be a pal. I can get Harvey the mayor's seat, or I can pull it out from under him.
All right.
Okay, imagine this is me. And these are all my friends.
For Harvey.
The businesses, restaurants, clubs, docks, unions, politicians. I make them all move. And I want to keep everything moving if Harvey gets elected. That's why I came here tonight to your lovely home, hoping to make a new friend. One who can help Mr. Dent see the light, if need be. Between your businesses and mine, I bet we employ half the city. Now, we got a good thing going, so I don't see why we shouldn't team up. For Gotham, for our city.
Right.
Oh, I'm everyone's friend.
Which means you're really no one's. Pick a lane before you have a head-on collision. You listen to me, kid. I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand this situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake. And which to break.
Don't you dare talk about my father.
You're getting worked up over nothing. Hell, I knew him longer than you did. People don't say no to me. Not for long.
Master Bruce, your guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
Heed your butler's advice, kid. Oh, and I'm no longer interested in buying the house. The owner's a prick. And he's gonna get what's coming to him.
So, Bruce might be a little bit more sensitive about his parents than he was letting on tonight. And that's the introduction to the Batman Telltale series. So earlier, I said that Rocksteady, with the Batman Arkham series, gave us the perfect idea of what it was like to live as Batman. Well, Telltale decided to go in the opposite direction. And what we're about to play in both seasons is what it's like to live as Bruce Wayne. Oh boy, yeah, we're going to be feeling that Bruce stuff.
It's me.
this evening after a break-in at City Hall. But thanks to the efforts of the Batman, the stolen items were returned.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
Yep, let's take a look at what that's about.
About dirty politics. Does Hill's campaign really think these accusations hold any water with the voters? Will it be perceived as a desperate attempt from a flailing campaign to take down one of Gotham's most promising young politicians?
There we go.
Nearly fell off a building for this.
Oh, if this episode ends up shorter, then
Still no word on what started the fire.
let's just look
Whatever's
briefly at the
burning
codex
here
here.
has resisted everything the fire department has thrown at it. They're recommending people avoid the area.
Like, in most of the Telltale games so far, they've added this type of informational biography, where you can look up the bios and lore surrounding Telltale's interpretations of the characters in the game. Now, in something like Telltale Game of Thrones, the codex was actually pretty poor, because it was only ever about the Iron Wrath family.
Let's find out what was so important.
It was only about not the White Hills, the Foresters, right?
Encrypted.
It was only about the Foresters.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theater. And yet I always find you here, in a dark, damp cave, in front of a computer.
I'm more at home here than the rest of the house, you know that.
Then we should build an 8th bedroom down here.
Sure, I can see the headlines now. Bruce Wayne, billionaire, entrepreneur, cave dweller.
Quite an eclectic resume. Did you find out what that, Catwoman tried to steal?
Well, in the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle.
Alright, we'll get the hologram.
This is a map of the east side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that point.
That's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I say
that whole conversation with Falcone
Thanks,
in the
Al.
matter is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the same couldn't be
That
said
was
for Bart.
all. This is
They
what
had to
Bruce
literally
has to
pry
live
Mrs.
with,
Zeller back away.
politically
But you'll be
and
pleased to hear
criminally,
everyone has
and
left,
it's just
including Mrs.
such a very different perspective. Huh?
Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
I had everything under control.
It's true. I've seen you take down worse thugs. But I'd already sewn you up once tonight, and I had no interest in a repeat performance.
No,
record,
okay,
your
those
father
like I think Bruce was
despised
just a
men
more
like
charitable
Falcone, thought they
Alfred.
ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce.
Okay.
Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
Never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist. I'll check the codex.
Right. So that's how the game introduces the codex to you in story. New criminal on the scene, tied to several recent break-ins. She's effective and doesn't leave any clues to hide.
Not much to find, apparently.
A few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
I stay out of sight when I need to.
Define need to.
Whenever Harvey calls. The guy's exhausting.
After the press conference tomorrow, I'll mark your calendar as exhausted then. The media isn't good for anyone's health. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out now. Trust me.
It's a bit of a weird...
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent.
Surely.
If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office,
unfortunately,
it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
Yeah.
You're right. I should have canceled the event.
I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
It's okay. I know you're only looking out for me.
That's what
if
I
make a
intended
suit
the
that fits
answer.
me, we can trade places some night. Though I'm not partial to heights.
Actually, the relationship between Bruce
It's
and
our
Alfred
gift
in
and our
this
curse.
game
One
reminds me of how Alfred and Bruce are portrayed in the Batman Arkham Origins game. Their interactions were some of the most intense I've ever seen in a media
20 years
portraying these two
since I saw
characters in Batman Arkham Origins.
Indeed, you two were thick
So
as
this
thieves.
is why I was...
Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
Do you think he might know something about the break-in? This Catwoman shows up around the same time Oswald comes back to town. Might not be a coincidence.
Oswald's crimes, numerous they may be, are on a much smaller scale than robbing City Hall.
Well, he was always trouble growing up, but it's the fun kind of trouble.
You both were. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
Like, it's a less vitrolic. The two are less vitrolic in this game, but the idea behind the relationship is still closer to Arkham Origins than it is the other Arkham games. So it's very interesting to me to see it. The slums of Gotham City.
Where are you, Oz?
Recent newspaper. Let's look at that. Bruce Wayne associated with Gotham's Kingpin. Last night, last night I literally did just this. Give homeless people some money to get somewhere to get out of here. It wasn't so much as a couple of quarters as it was $10. Because I could afford to give him $10. I'm a bleeding heart, man. I'm a bleeding heart in real life. On the other hand, that doesn't mean I'll fall for literally any schmuck on the street asking for money. Because there's a lot of schmucks in my local subway who will beg for money. And you cannot possibly believe all of them. There's actually one idiot who tried to ask me for $100. And that guy was like, that was the most pathetic thing I've ever heard. There are actual people like these guys who actually need all the support they can get. But honestly, pretending you're just doing that, trying to get in on the fad, and like it's a fad to get in. It's just
wallet
so,
cash.
Ugh.
What
this goes through you.
Hey, you heard him, man.
You're making a mistake.
You already made one coming here. The next one kills you.
Hey, I tried to be nice.
Gentlemen!
Oz.
Keep walking, all right?
This don't concern you, twerp!
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're moving the moment! Come here! Think that'll do?
No bat super meter here.
Stay down!
Oh man.
This used to be a nice place. No lives like you don't belong. This is my park! Mine! You hear that?
Oh man. Wow,
Oh,
is that blood
hey,
so
Bruce,
noticeable?
You've got a little, Yeah, good as new. Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh?
Hey, I could have handled that myself.
You mean a knife handle in the back? Because that's what would have happened, mate. No offense.
Yeah, right.
I mean, yeah, to be fair, it was either that or just let tell
And you
him
know
off
what?
right
I
now.
haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here.
It's a shame what happened. It was beautiful once.
And now, it's a hellhole. Last thing my parents ever built. This city chews right through people. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune. There's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential. Now all I got is this park. And what's left in this flask.
I'm sorry, Oz. No one should have to go through that.
Thanks, Bruce. But we are not the only ones suffering. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night. Mate himself right at home. That oily...
It's politics, Oz. That's how the game is played.
I thought you had more integrity than that. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And... it'd be a treat to watch him hit pavement. Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are gonna be on the upswing soon, no?
It will
Revolution
always
is knocking on Gotham's door, and I'm here to let it in.
It's very interesting to think that this is
Which
actually
brings me to
Oswald
you,
Cobblepot.
Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne
Even just physically, he's one of the most unique
you
interpretations
top
of the
list.
Penguin character I've seen
My
yet.
revolution starts. We're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful. And I can't wait to get started.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
That remains to be seen, don't it? I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side. Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Okay. Let's see what's on that, huh? See-through, craw, see-through, craw, see-through, C4. But yeah, that Oswald is a very unique take of the character. He's still clearly going to become a villain, but the reason for it is highly unique. Why is your sports car red? Is it just the color red that's supposed to stand out from the
Mr.
whole
Wayne, over here,
black
right
and
here.
white shading?
This
It just
way.
feels really arbitrary.
Bruce!
Good morning, everyone. Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. Now, we're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane. Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. And worse still, those who do get out, or God forbid escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in. Arkham
Bruce,
Asylum.
those are what
Cancer
an
on
actual smartphone text message looks like.
But today,
wow,
with a sizable contribution,
it's kind of
from
amazing
this man
how
here,
the last time I played this
we
game, I
break
didn't
ground
have a
on a
smartphone. Now
state-of-the-art mental health care facility, one that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. And Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
For those with mental health issues, there are no cuts or scrapes. Their ailments are often invisible, but inside, they're suffering. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man.
Yeah, Bruce is very sensitive about his parents.
Who needed the kind of help this
in
new
this
facility
game.
will provide.
It's
With this facility and our next mayor, we create a new face for Gotham.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
We should tear down the walls and erase it from the map. I don't want us lingering on past mistakes. I want us to focus on Gotham's future. All right, who's up next? You there.
Yeah, honestly,
remark of the Tribune.
I would
My sources
destroy
say you welcomed
Arkham
alleged
myself
mob
if
boss
I
Carmine
were
Falcone
actually
into your home.
in Bruce's position,
You even
and
shook
I
his
said the
hand.
same thing.
I don't make friends with gangsters. He was an unwelcome guest. That's all. Next question, please.
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime, going back years, and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob. Care to comment?
And did anyone else receive this evidence?
The Globe, the Gazette, we all did. Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
All right, this press conference is over.
Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What aren't you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later. Everyone, please settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to
Being
keep
Bruce
it
is
civilized.
super hard on days like this.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
Oh, yeah. It's really hard being Bruce today.
Hey, careful! Put it back.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant. It's not personal.
I understand. You're just doing your job, Lieutenant.
Trying to. It's hard to be a cop in this city. Every battle's uphill, in the rain, with skates on.
Alfred,
yeah, oh god, that sounds terrible. That sounds like a nightmare.
Of course, sir.
Like, seriously, who would use roller skates in the rain? That just sounds like a recipe for disaster.
Not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your place, places of residence, and any companies you own.
And what do you expect to find?
That's for our analysts back at the precinct to figure out. I can't comment. It's a valid warrant.
Fair enough, dude.
Mayor Hill signed off on this himself.
Yeah, no problem. There's no reason for...
As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
Okay, so you just do whatever Mayor Hill says.
Hill and I, we have a vested interest to keep things professional. For Gotham's sake. Doesn't mean I like the words whistling through his windpipes. I don't know how your neck ended up.
That's not really... there wasn't really a good response I want to give there.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our sakes, I pray you've got nothing to hide.
Oh, what was that? Oh no, it was a family photo. Of course, it's a family photo. So that's done. Oh man. I know it's blatant, but the symbolism here always gets to me.
Take whatever you want.
You don't have to do this.
Bruce.
Bruce? I didn't mean to interrupt, but...
Sure, no problem.
It's not a problem, really.
Ah, Bruce. First the mayor's office, now Wayne Manor. Gotham continues its streak of break-ins.
Yeah, really going for the record, huh?
Listen, Bruce. A scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention. Through my connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access. I can dig up whatever you need to fight this.
I appreciate the offer, Miss Vale, but trying to say I'm the good guy here
Instantly makes you look bad. I get it. So let me say it for you. The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet, and it's all hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they don't magically appear. Someone is going after my family, after me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be. I mean, no one's even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran. Not every day you get to go after a Wayne.
Hill wants me out of the picture because with my backing, Harvey wins in a landslide. All signs point to Hill.
You're a kingmaker, Mr. Wayne. And Harvey Dent is Gotham's knight in shining armor just waiting for the crown. You're the first target on Hill's list. By tonight, this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham.
That was like
Everyone
a very
will be talking
awkward
about
pause.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this. Your side is what matters, not wild speculation.
All right, let's try it.
Whenever you're ready.
All right, let's do this.
Whoever fabricated these lies about my family, they will get what they deserve. Understood?
That's exactly what the people of Gotham need to hear. You're gonna beat this, Bruce. The Waynes always come out on top.
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
All right, then.
I hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has made plenty of enemies, but my family... We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents'...
It's not a coincidence. Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
Here.
A warrant? What the hell's going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning?
Yeah, someone's coming after me.
Let's avoid making another scene, shall we? The press is already up my ass as it is. Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this. I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one.
Okay, I believe you, Harvey. Mayor Hill's trying to screw us both over with this move.
And then he's made 2 enemies.
Yeah.
I just don't get it. Why would Hill stick his neck out over this?
Best
just
buddy
to tangle
Harvey.
you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
Do you think Falcone could be behind it?
He didn't seem too thrilled after the fundraiser. Oh, God, what a mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this
I don't know what I was
investigation,
thinking.
Hill
We
would
don't
be
actually
able to
know.
spin
Like,
it as a
the
conflict
thing
of
about
interest.
Telltale dialogue
That
is that
wouldn't be good for either of us. It would jeopardize the entire campaign.
You should probably distance yourself from me.
What? No, I can't do that.
Well, you may have to.
Don't say that. You...
There you are.
Hey, you?
Sorry. I got a habit of being late.
No, just glad you made it.
oh look, Travis Willingham and Laura Bailey are actually playing characters who are romantically entangled with each other. For once. Oh, God! It's so much worse when the blood is so obvious.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Just election nonsense. I think we'd both welcome a change of topic.
I'm Bruce Wayne.
So you are.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Kyle. It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Selena's new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses around town.
I'd take that ride.
So, Miss Kyle, what brings you to Gotham?
Business.
Well, let's just hope she stays after what happened last night.
I was mugged. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone. I should have called you a car.
Well, that's terrible. Did they catch the guy?
Not yet. But if they don't, I will.
It's probably long gone by now. Whatever that idiot took.
Oh, God. The double talk in this conversation is delicious.
Sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm going to explain this to my client. When things like this happen in my line of work, people tend to overreact.
We should just be thankful you got away with a black eye.
I'm sure your clients will understand.
I doubt it. In my business, people aren't very forgiving. At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
I'll handle it. Someone at my office has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment. Hey, it's Harvey.
Nice to meet the real you.
Huh. Sure.
Likewise.
Wow. Of
This explains a
all
lot,
the
actually.
ways.
How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
Sorry about the black eye.
It's not the first time a man's hit me.
Sorry to hear that.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you. Yet. I'm curious about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're... Bruce Wayne. What's your excuse? I have to.
Someone has to be the good guy.
I already told you this last night, Selena.
Well, aren't you?
You have something that belongs to me. I want it back. This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
As I recall, you took something from me, too. Hope you're getting some use out of that grappling gun.
I'm more interested in how I can use you. These people I'm working for, they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's gonna cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone. You owe me. If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences.
All right, you want my help? You got it. What can I do?
You can give me back the drive.
Not possible.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address, now.
No, give me the drive.
You're just going to have to trust me.
I don't do trust. I guess I'm screwed either way. My contact, he'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
When are you supposed to meet him?
15 minutes ago. Better hurry.
Everything okay here?
You tell me.
I have my people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
Ha 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 ha.
Alfred, I'm at the warehouse. No sign of Catwoman's contact.
All right.
It's quiet.
The sound of an ambush. Stay on guard.
All right. All right.
This wasn't a handoff. It was a massacre.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh, good Lord. Who could have done such a thing?
Oh, man.
That's what I'm gonna find out. Gordon, Eastside Docks, Warehouse 133.
Let's help this man. No. Let's fix all this crime. So,
analyzing.
The action combat we can do as Batman
He's a
is
volatile
obviously
chemical.
going to be limited.
Potential psychoactive nerve agent.
The detective
Wild
work,
stuff.
it'll be
Be
outstanding.
very, very careful with that. Who knows what effect it may have?
Have the computer catalog the compound for further analysis.
As you wish.
Nothing left to bury.
So this is a demonstration of how we're going to investigate the crime scenes going
Whatever
forward.
exploded did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it. But the chemicals themselves were inert, non-explosive.
Well, it appears to have made a pretty big boom.
I'll see what I can piece back together. I've seen these outfits before. Same mercs that broke into City Hall. The canister exploded, sending shrapnel right through the container door.
For once, I'm glad you arrived after the heist. Your armor wouldn't have protected you against that.
The fact that we have quick teleportation is
Looks like a bullet started this.
A normal bullet couldn't have caused that explosion.
Doesn't appear normal. The point of entry's melted. The scrap of metal is from the exploding canister. But I need to know what caused the explosion. White Rose. Falcone's calling card.
He's been busy as of late.
Send the drones hunting. I want to know his every move.
Good thinking, sir. That bad?
Yeah, it is.
Face slashed, throat torn open.
So, not natural causes then?
Yeah.
Skyline Club.
And burnt cop.
This man's been badly burned, but the damage seems to originate from inside his skull. What did this?
Skull.
Sensors say it's an incendiary round. Phosphorus residue. This could have superheated the contents of the canister.
Causing the aforementioned boom.
Blood. Broken nails. Bits of human flesh.
Alright, first section. Hands of the policeman with the mercenary's head.
A cop shredded this merc to pieces, bare-handed.
God, what would cause someone to do that?
The nerve agent could make them psychotic.
Find a connection.
The bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister.
Well, I'm sure they didn't find that at a local gun store.
It appears military.
Quantities. Yes. Yes. Limited quantities. I can't.
Something was here when the explosion occurred.
I'm not having controller glitching issues. It's really just a very, very, very strange. Alright, so at this point, we've completed the entire mystery. So now we just see what actually happened.
Yes. Falcone leaving his rose here. This is a message. Dead cops, stolen chemicals. He's making a big move. One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and explode. This may have been a distraction or a way of destroying evidence. Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men gunned them down. Then things turned grim.
I really.
Possibly due to the psychoactive nerve agent. A cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare hands.
That's our survivor.
It was put down. Same sniper, same type of bullet. Looks like Falcone's men got what they wanted and escaped.
Have you located the shooter?
No, but based on two impact trajectories, the canister and the dead cop, the shooter could only have a clear shot from there, or there, and would have contaminated himself with the phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Right away, sir.
Alright. This is clearly where the sniper would have to be.
Both targets could have been shot from here, but no phosphorus trace.
I think it should be here. Yeah.
Phosphorus spike. Clear vantage point. We have a winner. Trace stops here.
Then he should be nearby.
Found him.
Time to go to work.
A still living mercenary. Nope.
My turn. Don't make me add your corpse to this graveyard. Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing! You can't make me talk!
Talk, and I spare you an hour. The police won't offer the same. Not to a cop killer.
Rather chance them than talk to a clown like you. You trying to scare a confession out of me? I won't break.
Your bones will.
It's true what they said about you. You're a freaking animal.
Time to live up to my reputation.
Yeah, yeah.
You know you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside. Tell me the plan, or I start swinging.
I ain't scared of you, man.
Tell me.
That Catwoman was supposed to hand over a drive. Had the container number we
Hey.
needed, but she flaked.
Calm down.
So we had to find it ourselves.
No, don't calm down. I'm gonna talk to you as much as I feel like.
Container by container. Ugh. Someone must have heard us. Called the cops. We were told no witnesses.
Why risk open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals. Falcone wanted them.
What are the chemicals for?
We were paid to steal them, not ask questions. Oh, please, no. Oh, God.
I start here and keep breaking until you answer.
The chemicals! There's some kind of explosive! A weapon! I don't know! Falcone said he'd use them soon!
Used where?
That's all I know! I swear! I told you everything I know! You're an animal!
Alright.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ. These are cops. Get an ambulance in here!
I think I need to call the coroner instead. Hey! Freeze! Don't move!
Stand down, Montoya.
No. Thank God.
Since we're trying to play good guy
You're
Batman,
about
there's
to
no
kill
reason
me.
for us
You want to tell me
to
what the hell this is all about?
take our
I
non-violent
told you
approach.
he was about to kill me. What are you waiting
Falcone was behind this.
Falcone, I thought he'd been a little quiet lately.
Falcone stole a shipment of chemicals. Appears to be a weaponized nerve agent. Causes people to go berserk, turn violent. We need to act before he releases it.
I got a task force on it.
You already have one.
You're taking this too far,
Yeah, that's awesome. The difference between doing that and having to leave because you brutalized the guy is like night and day. It's so nice. Oh.
You assume the persona of a bat, but you're not an animal. You beat that man half to death.
What? No, I did not. No, I actively did not.
Your
What are you
parents
even
didn't
trying
raise you
to...
this way? And neither did I.
He's still alive, isn't he?
And in the hospital. Next time, it might be the morgue. Especially
Where
now,
is this
during
conversation coming from when I
hospice attack on your
barely
family.
touched the guy?
You must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly. Every time you leave this cave. You're a good man, Bruce. Good. Just like your parents. Don't lose that. I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject.
Trust me, I won't lose my way.
Yeah.
It's quite understandable to stray from the path now and again. So long as you can find your way back. You bury the person, Bruce, but you never bury the memory.
Sometimes I wish I could. That night, that alleyway, it made me who I am. I can't get it out of my head.
That is your gift and your curse. Being Batman can allow you to turn back the tide of treachery that's reached this city's shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this. Remember that boy in the alley.
I won't forget.
Neither will I.
I'm not sure if it's more mature to tear up the tickets.
Back into the fray again.
All right, man. All right. Look at the codex for a brief spell. Now, every time you progress the story, the codex's information will update, and what it updates with will tell you Alright. Point Gordon at Falcone. Saving him valuable time. I'll tell him that. Trust the upper Gordon is sure. That's pretty much all we can do. So, back here.
Looks like that egg finally cracked. And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding more than I could have imagined. This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this? Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering? Falcone's been involved in everything. But it goes back years.
This is an insurance policy.
Yeah.
Hill could expose Falcone if he didn't play along.
That would explain why he's never made a move against him.
Sure as hell better than any bodyguard. This is it, Alfred. With this proof, we can finally knock out Falcone's organization.
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
This is a police matter.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
Lieutenant Gordon. He could mobilize the entire police force against Falcone.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
Vicky.
Yes, Miss Vale. She could release this evidence through proper channels. I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most. Or who you think could do the most good.
Look, no offense, Vicky, but realistically, Batman will just go to jail.
The cops are on the front lines of this war. Gordon needs this more than anyone.
A wise decision, sir. We'll attack Falcone on 2 fronts tonight. Gordon through the police, and Batman...
by any means necessary. Whatever Falcone is planning, it ends tonight.
He's a spider, Bruce. Eyes everywhere. A dense web of goons poised to trap you. No one has ever managed to bring him down.
I haven't tried yet.
I gotta say, the build to this is very, very good.
This is a silver bullet. And it's gonna put Falcone down once and for all. I don't even want to know where you got this.
No, you don't.
Still, I gotta know one thing. Why give this to me? Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the hell out of this.
I heard you were the last honest man on the force.
No need to blow smoke. I got enough cancer coming my way as it is. But thank you. Honestly. Knowing this evidence can lock up Falcone. I'll sleep like a goddamn baby. For once. You know, as much as I appreciate you calling me here, I gotta make one thing crystal. I can't be bought. So you should know this isn't gonna change a thing about the investigation of your family. The Waynes always supported the Gotham police.
There are no strings attached. I just want Falcone gone.
You and me both. I'm tired of staring at his mugshot.
Oh, right. It's Batman Gordon.
I gotta go.
That's
Came
what
straight
shit.
from a crime scene. Haven't been home yet.
Like, I'm at the point in my life where I'm a millennial who hasn't really read
Because I think this whole
a
city
lot of Batman comics at all.
We're just walking through it.
What you're holding will make walking it much safer.
Thanks, Bruce.
Well, Lieutenant?
Hey, stick to Jim.
It's done.
Good. So is our hunt. The drones located Falcone downtown, a place called the Skyline Club. Although you're not dressed for that kind of party.
Well, I can always change in the car.
You like weird. What the? Thanks. Every comment helps. Thanks. Every comment helps. Well, thank you. Every comment helps.
Cameras and scanning tech are fully functional.
All right. Let's find Falcone.
All right.
Good point of entry.
So, actually, the crime scene investigation stuff here that we saw in the last, I guess, chapter of this episode, if it would.
Cameras.
The entire floor is under surveillance. You'll be detected as soon as you enter.
No time for subtlety.
And it's remarkably similar to the way the crime scene reconstruction works in both Arkham City and Arkham Origins.
What's the difference between
So even without that idea, an idea from the really successful Arkham Rocksteady games was able to make its way inside a Telltale game. It's just pretty cool.
Not anymore. Where's Nikki? In lockup. Again? Christ, Kimmy. What did they pinch him for now? Some hit down at the docks. Nikki? No. I didn't think he was a hatchet man. You and me both. Well, does he got an alibi? Honey, I'm always his alibi.
Make your rounds? Yeah, no broken bones. Still healing from the last time, I bet. All it took was a couple of C notes this time. Nice and easy. Nice and easy my ass. I know you burned powder at night. The whole city can smell it.
So this whole plan of attack thing we're doing right now is just really nice.
The white rose. Falcone's symbol.
A red rose after tonight.
Yeah, it's a little finicky there. So I gotta look at that.
That's the most heavily guarded door in the building.
Gotta be Falcone's hideout.
Well, it won't be as easy as ringing the doorbell.
4 armed guards. Stealth not an option. I'll put together a plan of attack. Stand by. Couple of options for taking this guy down.
Flip the table. Always a classic. Staircase, why not? I'm honestly not sure. Yeah, I think there's like 2 options for every mobster. So that you could really customize how you decide to take these guys down.
This one might be tricky. Any ideas?
I've got it covered, Al.
Yeah, just over the balcony with you.
Bruce, have you formulated your plan of attack?
We're going in, dude.
Very good, sir. Your turn to crash his party.
So I confess that it looks like failing the quick time event doesn't stop the action, it just resets the meter. You know, now I think about it, even the way you fight in Batman Telltale feels like the way you fight in the Arkham games. The quick time event nature of the combat actually really adds to that. It's such a weird thing to really realize. Wow.
Goddamn circus freak!
And I know that I keep saying Arkham a lot, but even now,
show yourself!
that particular model fight can work for basically any street-based hero.
I want Gotham! The hell?
Ah. How's it feel against... Oh! Cape glitching.
How about this one? You can't sneak up on me.
EMP armed.
You think that's gonna work? I'm gonna light up this whole goddamn place! Get your goddamn hands up!
Stay down, Falcone. We can end this now.
You've got a lot to learn, kid.
Oh, okay. That's a surprise. It's more than you can outrun. Finishing move.
Explosives armed. Fire when ready.
Oh man, that's gotta hurt.
You've lost, Falcone.
I can do a few more rounds. All right.
The chemicals. Where are they?
What?
I found your calling card at the docks. The White Rose.
You think I wanted to lead you here? Yeah, something reeks about this whole thing. And it is a dead bat.
So at this point, the player is beginning to wonder if Falcone himself was
still want to play games.
Used as a patsy.
Including you. Those chemicals you're so riled up about, they're mine, all right? But someone is trying to cut me out of the deal because I did not make that mess at the docks.
Then who did?
No, we're done. Gotham's watching now.
Oh, is it?
Go ahead. Give him a show. I'll be walking free
Justice
by
or
morning.
punishment?
Spill it, Falcone, while you still can.
It's the Waynes. They're behind all this.
What do you mean?
You want to save this city? Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Thanks for the assist. Now we only have to take one of you down. Open fire!
Wow.
Fire and smoke could reportedly be seen from street level. Tonight, the Skyline Club, a high-rise mafia hangout in downtown Gotham, was the arena for a clash between the notorious Batman and alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone, who was found dangling over a 50-story drop. Bet Falcone loved that view. Though I'd say the crime boss getting his is well overdue, Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years. But after this dramatic arrest and evidence released by the GCPD's Lieutenant Gordon, Falcone's going away for a long, long time.
Yeah.
Speaking of newly uncovered criminal dealings, this brings me to the story everyone is talking about. The Wayne family. For generations, the big W on the Wayne Enterprises Tower was a reassuring sight. You knew that there was something pure at the heart of Gotham. That this city, for all its faults, was built by good people. But with Thomas and Martha's shining reputation called into question, we no longer have such assurances. And even worse, it seems the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. Gotham's greatest son, Bruce Wayne, seen here shaking hands with Carmine Falcone, may be just as crooked as his parents. In his defense, Wayne fired back saying,
"Whoever fabricated these lies about my family, they will get what they deserve. Understood?"
In a world where the Waynes, our golden family, are corrupt, who are we left with? Who can Gothamites look up to? The supposed hero Batman? Only time will tell. Meanwhile, we'll keep digging for the truth. But the prominent feeling throughout Gotham is that the Waynes' time in the sun is ending.
Suit, the car, this entire cave.
Master Bruce?
Everything I built! I created all of this because I didn't want any more innocent people to die! If Falcone's telling the truth about my parents, then what the hell did we do this for?
Bruce,
What have you been hiding from me? Alfred!
Yeah. Man, what a powerful ending. This still really sends chills down my spine. It's just... It's such a... Yeah, man. Realm of Shadows indeed. Alright. I didn't actually know if it was the right thing or not to put Harvey inside the meet with Falcone, but it really didn't matter. Yeah, of course I'm trying to quote. This being so close is genuinely surprising to me. I guess most people do think Batman would break a guy's arm in that instance, even though it isn't necessary. Of course, most people trust a police officer who can actually do something with the evidence over, you know, Edward Snowden. And yeah, most players would choose the option with the least amount of bloodshed there. So, alright. Sure, no problem. And that's going to be it for this first episode of Batman Telltale. We're going to be starting episode 2 pretty soon. I just got to cut the stream so that we can begin the new episode fresh. Thank you guys for joining. Leave a like on this video and subscribe if you liked episode 1. And I'll be back real soon. Take care.